There's a bloke who is a Labor Party operative who runs a firm that has been paid $2 million by the taxpayers of Victoria to do polling for the state government. For all of those of you who think that there's something special about Daniel Andrews, that somehow he perfectly was able to make this decision, that decision, there are people whose full-time job it is to tell him what to say, how to say it, and how to convince you that the sun is really the moon and the moon is really the ocean. And you see that in the polls, when literally a public administration disaster results in 800 people dying and an entire population being locked down for months. It doesn't matter whether they're Team Red or Team Blue. Their opinion poll rating should be 2, and that's the margin of error in the poll. Instead, this bloke, of course, feted and loved because all criticism just comes from that evil Murdoch empire. When the truth is, it was outrageous what he did. And every single community group in Victoria or Queensland who's been knocked back for a grant of $5,000, $10,000, how do you feel that when they had $1 to spend, they spent it on people to tell them how to look better rather than on your idea which makes things better? Alas, the politics of 2020. And while, yes, Melbourne is moving on physically, there are a lot of people who are still going to emotionally hurt. So while I want you to enjoy the fun that is coming your way this weekend, and I hope that you go breakfast, lunch and dinner, you get the chance to have it out. I hope you have fun wherever you happen to be. I hope you're one of the many that will celebrate over and over, and good luck to you. You've spent a lot of time inside because of the foolishness of the Premier. But when you decide to clink a glass, hook into your breakfast, or make the most of that beautiful pizza that you've been looking forward to for a long time in Lygon Street, think about what this bloke said, Sebastian Angelo. He is one of 800, representative of one of 800 families who, of course, lost someone as a result of the behaviour of the Premier. The Premier doesn't get to celebrate putting out a fire that he started. But, of course, when you've got $2 million worth of advice about how to spin it, night is day, day is night, black is white, white is red, there are still 800 Victorians who've died because of COVID, and it's because of him. The second wave got out of hand. He is totally responsible for this. All the best to you, Sebastian, and strength and love to your family that is broken forever because of the fire they started. Never forget it.